I can't fully explain it, but people around the world are fascinated by birds, and you can see that from the stories people tell about the birds around them and their place in the world. Over the pandemic, it coincided with a lot of social movements about disparities among people and their experiences, and one of those was about actually birds. So we recently got a grant through a National Science Foundation's program called BioLeaps. So this is a grant designed to harness the unique position of professional societies in promoting inclusion. And so we're studying various aspects of how having connections with people like themselves fosters a sense of belonging, how that can encourage them to pursue the love of research.
So I'm really passionate about getting more people, specifically women of color, into STEM and science and field research. And I feel like birds were just that common thread of like everybody sees birds, everybody knows what birds are. So I feel like it's a really good gateway in a sense to get people into just being outside and learning more about wildlife, and hopefully it can spark some interest in some people to go more into STEM and science and research.
But here where it's like flat and gray, you don't have a ton of birds at once.
And out in the forests back here, we study kind of how the social lives of birds help them survive these cold Nebraska winters. They form these really cool things called mixed species flocks. Social connections play a big part in animals' lives, not just humans.
Do you have an extra?
Yeah,
You got another set? We should have 2 sets.
I actually owe a lot of my ideas and my thoughts about inclusion to the connections I've made at the university. By including everybody, it makes the university or ornithological societies or any institution stronger. We can't really achieve excellence without promoting everyone's excellence, I guess. And to do that, everyone has to buy in and feel like they belong. A lot of what we talk about in ornithology now is this looming sense that we are losing the diversity of birds. And this is an all hands on deck situation. And we can't afford to not include anyone that's got that passion and that interest in studying nature and conserving our natural legacy. And so from that perspective, I think it's an urgent need to really include everyone so that we can solve some of these global problems.